Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a great day. We are in language today, and we are on page 279, 280. So get your book out if you don't have it ready. Today's kind of a fun lesson. We're looking at fact and opinion, but not just facts and opinion like, like in our history book, like what's a fact, what's an opinion about this president or this war or this event in history. We're looking at ads. Who knows what an ad is? Ad is an abbreviation for the word advertisement. What's an advertisement? Advertisements are little commercials, either they're posters, TV commercials, it might be in a newspaper, and what they're doing is they're trying to get someone to buy their product, okay? Now, why do they want us to buy their product? Yeah, they want to make money, right? They're trying to sell it. So they're going to give you some facts, but they're going to give you a lot of opinions. They're going to use these persuasive words to try to get you to buy their product. So who likes grocery shopping with their mom and dad? Okay, have you ever been down the cereal aisle in a grocery store? Now we know there's healthy cereals and and maybe you like the healthy cereals, but when I was a little girl, I wanted all the sweet, sugary cereals. And I would go down the aisle and be looking, and my mom would be pushing the shopping cart, putting in Raisin Bran and Cheerios. And what were the cereals Mrs. Roach was grabbing? Lucky Charms, Fruit Loops. I wanted all the sweet ones, all the sugary ones. And guess what I really wanted when I wanted those cereals? I wanted the toy that was inside. I probably like the cereal too, but I remember digging down and trying to find the toy that was in the inside, or I'd take the bag out, and if it was clear, I could look and try to find it, and I always would want to get it, because if I didn't get it, I knew I was the youngest of my brothers and sisters. So I have my big brother Chris, my sister Joni, and me. So I was the youngest. And if I didn't get to that cereal before they did, they were going to get the toy and I wasn't going to get it. And I wanted it. So I was picking out my cereal boxes based on what toy was given. And I would want to get all the cereal out just so I could get that little, and probably the toy was worth like a penny, right? Those are cheap toys that they put inside those cereal boxes. But they do a good job trying to get you kids to want their products, right? So they're going to have bright colors or big words like best tasting, or maybe they'll say cool, amazing, or they'll have all these colors. And some of those cereals are really brightly colored, whereas some of the healthier cereals are just plain, like they're the natural color of the food. Like wheat is kind of a brown, corn is kind of a yellow color. So cereals that don't have all those fake added colors may not look as bright, but they're actually way better for you, because eating all those chemical colors and stuff isn't good for our bodies. But the cereal companies, they know, ooh, kids like color. So we're going to put all these colors here, marshmallows and crazy stuff to get people to buy it, right? Okay, so we're going to be smarter shoppers and kind of read between the lines today to see, what is this ad really saying? Do we believe all that it says, or are some of these just opinions, what a person thinks or feels to get us to want to buy their product? Now, this is some things to look at. Whenever you see the word best or worst, and they're probably not going to use the word worst because they want you to buy their product, right? But they're probably going to say like best tasting, whatever it is, right? Most amazing this. And then you get it and you're home and you're like, this isn't the best thing I've tasted, but the box said it was the best. Well, guys, that's an opinion. That's not necessarily a fact, true information about the product. Now the product, is a cereal, that's a fact, but whether it's the best cereal or not, now that's going to be someone's opinion, right? Okay, so let's get our book open. Our first ad is an ice cream cone flavor. Okay, so our ice cream cone store or something. Okay, so let's look at it. I'm going to share my screen here. And, oh, my cord isn't hooked up. Hold on a second here. There we go. Okay. All right. So let's look at this. We are on page 279. It's the one with the ice cream cone. So make sure you have it. Let's start at the very top. Okay. So it says, Greta saw this ad in the newspaper. She read the ad because she saw the picture of the big cone. So that's what caught her eye. Ooh, look at that ice cream. It's like dripping down. I just want to lick it. It looks so good right there. I mean, that makes me want an ice cream cone when I look at that. The author wrote the ad to persuade the reader to buy an ice cream cone at Carl's Creamy Cones. Okay, so let's read this ad. Let's see what this person put. So really small at the top, what does it say? Open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Okay, so I know when I can go. Carl's Creamy Cones. Beat the heat with this week's special. The Turbo Triple Dip, $1.49. Enjoy your favorite 3 flavors piled high on a crisp sugar cone. We use the biggest scoop to serve up your favorite flavors. And then look at the bottom, guys, right here. It's the tallest cone in town, 981 South Main Street. Okay, I heard a lot of persuasive words. Let's look over here and look what some of them are. Biggest scoop. Oh, that makes me want to go there. Your favorite flavors. Well, what if they don't even know what my favorite flavor is, but they're claiming to have it, right? They think they have them all. Beat the heat. And you're like, oh, it's so hot. It's been so hot the last few days. Yeah, let's beat the heat, right? It's like making up our minds for us by these ads. Tallest cone in town. Now, do you think they go around measuring the cones? No, so this is definitely an opinion. They're just trying to get you to go shop there. Piled high. Oh, and look at that bottom one. Turbo, because see right here, they said the Turbo Triple Dip. Turbo has nothing to do with ice cream, but it's like a cool word. And so they're hoping to get people in. So guys, it's important when we look at ads, look at them carefully. Like, why do they have to put all this in? I'm betting Carl's Creamy Cones taste like any other ice cream. Any ice cream I would buy at Vaughn's or Albertsons, it doesn't matter what brand it is, right? They all kind of taste the same. And what if Carl's are more expensive than another one, right? So now this book was written a little while ago, so you probably couldn't get a triple cone for $1.49 anywhere. That's super cheap. But this is, I think, an older publication, so maybe cones were cheaper back then. But I think that would be like, at least $3, I would think, but it's hard to say. Okay. But you can see they're really trying to draw us in. And when I'm reading that, I'm like, yeah, I want to go to Carl's Creamy Cones. But most of this is opinions, not facts. Okay, so let's look at what it says. The author also used facts. So there were some facts. Let's see what they were. What type of cone was Carl using? Piled high on a crisp sugar cone. Do you guys know the difference between a sugar cone and like a cake or waffle cone? See that cone that's in the picture? That's the sugar cone with the little brown like X's. It's like a little design they have. The waffle cones are kind of that, they're bigger, right? They're made out of a waffle. And then the cake cones are the ones that are kind of like the lighter brown, and they're just shaped a little different. It's hard to explain. But anyways, when you go to the like Baskin Robbins or something, they have different cones you can pick from. That's a sugar cone that they're showing there. Okay, so, and then it says the price. What is the price? $1.49, that's right. So these are all facts. It is a sugar cone. It is $1.49. And what's the name of the shop? Carl's Creamy Cones. So let's write that. Carl's Creamy Cones. So that's what's confusing when you're looking at ads. They mix in facts with opinions. And so you kind of think everything must be true. Well, it must be the biggest scoop. Here they say it. Well, they must have my favorite flavor. It says it there. When those might not be true. They might not be the tallest, or they might not have your favorite flavor there. Okay, let's go down here and read what it says in the green box. The ad uses biggest and tallest to describe the scoop and cone. Greta wondered what other scoops and cones these were compared to. Did they really have the biggest scoops of all the places in town that serve ice cream? Does another store serve a taller cone? Greta thought that since the day was warm, it would be nice to eat ice cream. She told herself that the picture of the Turbo Triple Dip looked really good. It also had a special price for that week only. But Greta wondered if she could really eat a whole triple dip cone herself. Would it be wise for her to get all that cone if she could not eat it all? That's kind of true, guys, right? That's not a very good thing for our bodies, right? We might get sick and not feel well. This is also important to think about as Christians, right? Does God want us buying everything that we see a commercial or an ad for? No, right? It's repeated in the Bible so much that we are not to conform to this world, right? Just because everyone has it, or this person said, I got to get this, or you saw it there, that's not where our happiness comes from, right? But these ads, they're trying to trick our brains into thinking this is what's going to make me happy, right? Whereas we know that our true blessings come from God, right? Not from the products that people are trying to sell us. Does it mean God doesn't want us to buy anything? No, because a lot of times there's things we need, and there might be an ad for something that we truly need in our house or in our homes, or a product to help us do something that we need to do. But we just don't want to think that we have to buy everything that we see on TV. Okay. All right. Let's go down to the back page. We're going to do this together just because this is kind of fun, and I think it's more enjoyable to talk about than just doing it by yourself. Okay. So it says, use this advertisement to answer the questions. Fill in the circle next to each correct answer. For what purpose was this ad written? I'm going to push pause 1 second. Oh no, I'm sorry. We'll keep going. Okay. For what purpose was this ad written? Okay, so I think we should read the whole ad first. So let's look at it. Freewheeling bikes and more. Be the first to own the slick new Mountain Monster LX just off the truck. This snazzy bike features 20-inch all-terrain knobby tires, all-pro handbrakes for maximum stopping power, scratch-resistant chrome finish, sturdy alloy frame to withstand the toughest trails. Come to the store with more for all your biking needs. Then it gives the phone number and the street where it's located. Okay, so why was this ad written? Was it to teach you how to ride a bike? Or was it to persuade you to buy a new bicycle? Yeah, there's nothing on here teaching me how to ride a bike. This was written to get me to buy this bike or buy a new bike. Let's bubble that in. Okay, number 2. Which phrase in the ad means that the bikes have arrived recently? Just off the truck. How does that mean recently, guys? It's like they just unloaded it. Like say there's a company that makes all the bikes and delivers it to the store. If they say they just took it off the truck, it's like it's fresh from the manufacturer. Okay, number 3. Which phrase makes the bike sound stronger than others? Slick new Mountain Monster LX or to withstand the toughest trails? What makes it sound stronger? I'm going to go with the bottom one, to withstand the toughest trails. Someone might say, well, monster, that sounds strong, Mountain Monster LX, but maybe I think big for that. Mountain Monster means like it's like a larger bike or something. But to withstand the toughest trails, that tells me it's tough, like it's not going to, it's not going to get bent up. You're riding over a bumpy path or something. Okay, let's look at number 4. What word did the author use to tell that the bike has good brakes? Yeah, right there. Look, guys, maximum stopping power. That's talking about the brakes, meaning that it's going to stop better than another bike. And I'm thinking, as long as the brakes are working, all brakes are going to stop probably the same. I don't know if there's a maximum stopping power. And do we really want to stop that fast? If we stop super fast, we're going to get launched off our bike, right? So maybe that's not a good, persuasive word to use. Okay, let's go down to our questions. What is the Mountain Monster LX? Okay, so what is the Mountain Monster LX? Yeah, it's a bike. Okay, let's write that. It's a bike. Okay, what type of tires does the bike have? Did you guys see what type of tires the bike had? Let's see. 20-inch all-terrain knobby tires. Okay, so we'll shorten it a little. We'll just say all-terrain knobby. What do you think knobby means? Yeah, like bumpy, like it's not a smooth tire. It's like got, things to help it maybe grip onto the ground better. Okay, what is the address of the store? Did you guys see that? Yeah, right at the bottom. 1569 Langley Road. It doesn't give me the city and state, but if you lived in that area, I'm sure that would be maybe a common street name. Okay, this is the fun part. Let's look down here. It says, choose a product to sell. Think of a name for your new product. On your own paper, write an advertisement to persuade others to buy your product. Okay, guys, this is extra credit. We have a test tomorrow in language. So when you make your advertisement, and these are some ideas you can use. You can sell a book, a candy, a cereal, a game, a snack, a toy. If you want to sell a game that really exists, you can do that. If you want to make up your own product, you can do that too, okay? But just get a blank piece of paper, look at some of these ads to help you. So this is what one ad looks like, right? So they have some letters written big. They have a picture. They've got some words, some sort of like exclamation point things, right? Look at the ice cream one. Here's another ad, right? So look at these to kind of help you, but don't copy these ones, make your own, okay? And that, take a picture of it if you do it and send it to me. And when I talk to you on the phone, you can tell me too. But this will help us for our extra credit on Thursday because we're taking a language test, okay? All right, guys, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Okay, friends, so let's get busy on our advertisement. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. You can sell anything you want. You can go around your house, look at things. If you have an imagination for a cool toy that you think existed or should exist, make up a toy. It can be something that's not even real, okay? I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. All right, don't forget to put some good persuasive words in there. You're trying to get me or one of your friends to buy this. All right, okay, bye guys. I'll see you in our call.